anytime John has a female guest, you know John is trying to get laid. He has to. He can't help himself.
It's amazing. He never seems to close the deal.
He's interviewing Ivy Supersonic, who was involved with the Stern Show for a while.
Right.
And Ivy Supersonic invented the
Ice Age Scrat.
Yeah,
right?
Scrat. It's a combination of a squirrel and a rat. And before the Ice Age movies, there's a little clip of the Scrat going for the acorn.
Oh,
and spinning all the Ice Age movies.
I've seen that.
She invented that, and Fox stole it from her.
Oh,
wow.
She's been fighting them for years to get her money, and she tells this story, and she gives out so many details that are unnecessary. It's absolutely crazy. It's like she's never done an interview in her life, and John is getting really frustrated. Plus, the audio sucks.
Oh, yeah.
And so John is going crazy over the audio, and she's trying to... This is so typical of John. Whenever John has technical problems, he never just pauses the show. Anyway, this is where the tech problems become too much for John.
There you go. And he's always trying to get that acorn.
Trying to get his nut.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm coming back. I'm feeding back. So let's see how we can fix this. You have your computer mic.
I have my, I don't know if there's a mic, but it's in the computer system.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
It's an internal.
Do you hear
mic,
that? Turn your speaker down a little bit.
Oh, I don't know if I know where to find it even.
Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta go to that.
No, you need to dismiss her and...
Okay, I'm a real girl with this kind of stuff. I see the word mute and then settings.
I love that John's going to walk her through this. This is going to be great.
Settings.
You're going to love it.
And then
Audio.
go to sound.
That must be audio. I'll go there. Okay.
Yeah, and then output, like you'll see your speakers, just just turn down the volume on the output a little bit. See that slide thing on the bottom?
All right, we go to Super Chats from here?
Yeah, here comes the Super Chats. And
Did she find headphones?
she did.
Yeah, she did.
Karen Margolis.
Okay.
Thanks for the $5. Hey, Ivy, are you into girls at all? Also, do you have a hairless clam or is it full beaver on down there?
Forgot it.
Well, it's funny that you should mention the beaver. So let me tell you about the beaver.
And then she goes into a whole thing that has nothing to do with.
So
Yeah, it's
she
about
obviously
Scrat.
missed it.
Yeah, it's about-
Yeah, she didn't even
Scrat.
understand it.
I'm glad she didn't understand it, though.
But the Super Chats keep coming. Check out.
God,
this
just John saying full beaver is gross.
I know. Why would he read these Super
'Cause he's an
Chats when
idiot.
she's on?
There's 50% fans, 50% troll.
No, there's not 50%
Yeah, turn me
fans.
off. Like Mickey
Why are
and
all the
Minnie.
Super Chats rude?
I want you to
Are you
know
D
the
cup?
show.
What?
I think I'm a B.
That's not a B cup.
You know what happens? You get skinnier. Maybe it's a. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it's. I don't know. Yeah, it's a B.
Well, they look pretty big from here.
Yeah, it's a good shirt. You find
So
the
here's
shirt,
John.
Too.
The whole interview has been wanting to ask that. That's the
Yeah.
only thing he's cared to know.
Back to the Super
But
Chats.
it's going to really get weird when somebody Super Chats that because I think John has a crush. Don't you think John has a crush on Ivy?
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody brings up, a Super Chat's like, hey, didn't you used to date Benjy? And you can see it, John, date Benjy? Because John is so jealous of Benjy because Benjy dated Elisa Jordana.
And got a lot of attention.
So then
on the show.
I think John is fucking shocked when she says, yeah, I dated Benjy for a while. And John he is so fucking pissed about this.
Bo Biddington, my man. Ivy, did you ever perform a Blumpkin on Benjy?
Jesus.
You weren't with Benjy, were you?
I did date Benjy.
Get out of here.
Look how pissed he is.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
what happened was, I know it sounds awful, but my whole family died, and I was a mess.
Oh.
That's what happened, and I wasn't really
Pause for a
in my
second.
right mind. And he.
Okay, she said her whole family died, and later on she's going to say, "Yeah, my mother died, my father died, my brother died, and somebody else died." And just notice how sympathetic John is about these horrible deaths in her family.
Wasn't on the list, and I was just really fucked up. I had to take a lot of Xanax. I mean, my mother, my father, my stepbrother, and my uncle died in 6 months. And everybody just dropped dead in my family, and I was really and I had this whole mess with the Scrat and all kinds of things. And
Diablo sandwich. $10 How was Benjy as a lover?
just said her whole family died. And he reads the super chat. How's Benjy's a lover?
It's really unimportant, but what was cool was that I was on the show every day. That's all that really mattered. How's that? Is that
Ivy, he was
Oh,
that
he's gonna
bad?
hate that answer.
He was that bad.
It doesn't make a difference whether he was good or bad. Let's just say that he wasn't on my radar and he wasn't on the list, but it was fun being on the show every single day.
Was it fun having sex with him?
Oh my God.
Maybe I didn't even have sex with him.
He wants her to say it was bad. So
I'm
bad.
just asking. I mean,
Yeah.
you brought it up. Ivy, how large are your areolas? The size of a quarter, a pepperoni, a milk cap? Also, what color are they?
John
Wow.
loves that.
This is some crow. This is a real crow.
That's pretty much where it ends.
Look at the smile on his face when they asked him about the areola. And by the way, somebody called him a British cigarette, which was their way of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, how punishing can it be to be a female guest on that show?
She rolls with it pretty good. Either
She
because
did.
that's her personality or she's an idiot. I don't know.
But Johnny's like, oh, it's nothing. I mean, I get ragged too, and half of them will be fans, half of them won't be.
nice.
Who asked a nice question of her? No one. So yeah, Ivy Supersonic. Boy, that was. It was a stinker. and actually, that was not all the tech problems we watched. It was much longer than that.
Really?
Yeah.